Have you ever asked yourself, is wine pairing worth it? This is a common question that I get asked all the time, and exactly what we are going to cover today on Tasty Tidbits with Tiff. As you hop on, I would love for you to drop a hi in the comments and share where you are watching from. For those joining us on the replay, just add in hashtag replay. My name is Tiffany, and I am so excited you're here. I help busy individuals who feel overwhelmed in the kitchen learn new skills that inspire creativity for quick, healthy meals with beverage pairing. Follow me on social media for daily tips, tricks, recipes, and inspiration. And to download your free copy of my food and wine pairing guide, drop wine in the comments. For those of you that are watching this on YouTube, you can find that link in the description below the video. So in today's video, we are going to cover the answer to the common question, is wine pairing worth it? And I will also share 3 basic wine pairing tips to help you enhance your next experience to wow your friends and transport yourself to an exotic location. Now, if you find this valuable, give this video a thumbs up and share it with your friends so they can learn and grow with us. So let's get started. Now, is wine pairing worth it? The short answer is yes, it is worth it. Now, while some might see it as an excuse for a sommelier or a beverage team to simply highlight wines that you might not normally drink or to help them sell more, but that's not the case. It is so much deeper than that when it comes to wine pairing. It is a fun and easy way to enhance the dining experience by drawing more attention to various flavors, textures, and qualities in the food that you normally might not even notice. Now, this is going to help transport you to an exotic location of your choice depending on that food that you are enjoying. So instead of simply eating foods for survival, which, hey, we are all guilty of because food's a necessity, right? But you can make it so much more than just that simple eating experience. Rather than going through the motions, you can literally transport yourself to that exotic location. So if you are enjoying a plate of spaghetti with the right wine, you can transport yourself to Italy. With that dish of curry or stir fry, you can transport yourself with the right wine to your choice inside that Asian culture. It is truly an amazing experience like no other. Now, before we jump into some examples, I want to hear from you. Are you team white or team red? Drop your vote in the comments. Let's see which team is most represented right now. Now, all wines have their place, especially when it comes to food pairing. So even though you might find yourself more commonly on team white or more commonly on team red, it may be that you just haven't found the right wine from that other team yet, or you haven't learned the proper techniques and skills to enhance those meals and find the perfect wine to go with those cuisines that you are eating on a regular basis. Now, of course, generally, reds go with reds, whites go with whites, and that's our first tip. The first one to keep in mind, as a general rule, this is not always the case, but generally, red wine is going to go best with your red meats and tomato-based sauces, whereas white wines are going to go best with your white meats and cream-based sauces. But this is not always the case. And that leads us into tip number 2, which is to consider your sides and seasonings. Now, generally speaking, steak, grilled beef burgers are going to go best with a bold red wine such as a Cabernet or a Syrah. But depending on what sides you are serving up with that steak or what seasonings are on the steak are going to determine what your ultimate best option is to bring the entire meal all together for a well-rounded experience. So if you are serving that with some grilled veggies, a side salad, red wine is still going to be your best option. In fact, a Pinot Noir is going to be an excellent option with those grilled veggies if you just have a little bit of seasoning salt or are enjoying the nice charcoal or smoky flavors of your grill. However, if your side dishes are going to include garlic mashed potatoes, some Parmesan crusted asparagus, or other herbal flavors, a white wine is actually going to be the better option because that is going to enhance the garlic and herb flavors. Now, one of our go-to steak seasonings is a combination of roasted garlic, basil, and pepper. So this actually pairs really well with a buttery white wine if you find yourself with the garlic mashed potatoes or Parmesan crusted asparagus. Now, if you're serving it up with some nice bruschetta, again, red wine is going to be the better option. So keep in mind what those sides and seasonings are before you determine what wine is going to be your best option. And third tip, sweet likes heat. Spicy dishes are going to be best complemented with a sweet wine. Now, if you are looking to enhance the spiciness instead of tone it down a little bit, then go with a bold, drier wine and it will do just that. But remember, I warned you, sweet is going to be the better option if you want to tone down the spiciness just a little bit. Now, if you find yourself with additional questions in regards to wine or wine pairing, drop them in the comments below so we can learn and grow together. Odds are, if you have that question, there are at least 10 other people that do too. So drop it in the comments, and while you're there, comment wine so you can grab your copy of my free food and wine pairing guide to enhance your next experience and transport yourself to an exotic location of your choice.